Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Jaime Bake's Summer of Creativity. I think we're on week 7 now, and this week we're going to draw a unicorn. So going to get a pencil, eraser, markers, coloring pencils, whatever you want to use. And don't forget to write your name on this drawing, bring it into Jaime Bakes. I'm going to hang it up on the wall, and you get a free cake pop. Now, with that said, I think 3 weeks ago, we drew Stitch. This is just an example. This isn't my first time drawing these things. I practice, and I did several sketches before I did Stitch last time. These are what I found. So I drew them about 3 or 4 times before I finally recorded the video. So if the drawing isn't going how you want, remember to use that eraser and just take your time, practice it. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a pencil, good eraser, and markers or colored pencils, whatever you want to use. The first thing I do is I start with the circle, and this is going to be the main part of the head. So figure out where you want that on your page. Go ahead and loosely sketch in a head, and then I do the unicorn coming up, or the horn coming off of the top of the head. And then you just do a gentle slope down. This is going to be the nose, and leading back to the lower part of the circle. You want a slight angle. It's not going to be going straight out. And before I go on to details of the face or anything, I'm going to start on the mane. I want to kind of figure out where everything's going to be first before I start doing details. So I do the first part of the mane going over the head, and then I go into the ear, which is really just a U shape going up. It's not super big. It's not like an elephant ear or anything. And then I'm going to start doing the mane going down the neck. And then I'm going to start just drawing the neck down a little bit. I'm not going to draw a whole unicorn. We're just doing the neck up. And the nostril, the nose, and a little smile. My unicorn's going to be a happy little unicorn. And the nose of the unicorn's kind of rounded. And then I do these slightly curved lines going down, showing that the unicorn horn kind of twirls up. It's almost like an ice cream cone shape or buttercream. And for the eyes, I'm doing this kind of playful expression. So you just imagine the eye is a perfect circle, and then I have a little slightly curved line along the bottom, so it's not going to be a perfect circle. It just makes it look more like they're smiling really hard. And then you just add a little highlight up and pick either like the top right or top left of the eye. I'm going to add some eyelashes because I have a pretty unicorn. And when I'm drawing with my pencil, I don't push very hard. I like to keep the lines very light. That way it's easy to erase, and then you don't see it in the final drawing. If you push down too hard, it actually almost like cutting into the paper. So if you push gently, it'll be easy to erase, and you shouldn't be able to see any lines after that. Now I'm going to grab my black Sharpie, and I'm going to start tracing over what I've done, just the lines that I want to keep. And when I'm done with the marker, I'm going to erase the lines that I didn't want to keep. Like the circle for the head, I'm going to erase the circle, and I'm just going to use the outside lines that I want. And on the horn, I'm making it slightly curved. It's not straight lines. And that just makes it look like it's twisting up. And I'm speeding up the video because I think you all know what that kind of looks like, me just going over my lines that I've already drawn. But if you need to slow it down or you need to catch up, feel free to pause the video so you can do whatever you need to do. Alright, and now I'm going to grab my big eraser and erase the lines. If you don't have a big eraser, that's fine. Just use the eraser on the back of your pencil. Or you might not even need to erase your pencils. If you did it light enough, your coloring will color right over it. So my horse is white, but the mane and the horn are going to be colorful, and I'm going to do 2 different colors on my horn. I'm going to do pink and teal, which is the colors of Jaime Bakes, and I'm going to have them in a pattern. I'm going to do pink, teal, pink, teal. And then with the mane, I have a darker pink And you can really make the hair look like hair if you color it in the direction that the hair is actually flowing. And then you don't have to fill in everything either. And it kind of adds like a nice natural highlight. And I make the orange darker right behind the ear. That way it actually looks like a shadow. So there's just some professional tips here. And I have it sped up because you all know what coloring looks like, and I hope you're all picking out your own different colors and being super creative with this. You can do anything you want with your unicorn, make them striped, polka dots, whatever you want to do. And then I'm going to add some little sparkles, some little glimmer, because this is a magical unicorn and I want it to be super fantastic. So I grabbed a yellow marker and I'm doing just some X's, and then I'm going to grab a purple one. I'm going to go around the outside of the yellow just for fun. Don't forget to write your name on it and bring it in. See you soon.